Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. India-Myanmar signed 10 key agreements including in the fields of energy, health and communication. Home Ministry says adequate strength of security forces deployed in violence-hit northeastern parts of Delhi and the situation is under control. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says government is committed to steadily move to help close all disputes pertaining to taxation. India delivers emergency medical assistance to novel coronavirus-hit China, evacuates 112 Indians and foreign nationals on return flight. 124 Indians and foreign nationals also evacuated from Japan. And in Women's T20 World Cup cricket, India confirms semi-final berth beating New Zealand in the group match by 4 runs at Melbourne. India and Myanmar today exchanged 10 agreements in various fields including infrastructure, energy, communication and health. The agreements were exchanged following talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Myanmar President U Win Min in New Delhi. Both leaders discussed a wide range of bilateral issues. Mr. U Win Min arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a 4-day visit to India. He is accompanied by the First Lady, Daw Cho Cho. Myanmar President was accorded ceremonial reception at the Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning. He visited Rajghat and paid tribute to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also called on the visiting dignitary. India shares religious, linguistic and ethnic ties with Myanmar. It is the only ASEAN country adjoining India which provides a gateway to Southeast Asia. India is seeking to enhance its cooperation with Myanmar in line with its Act East and Neighbourhood First policies. India is the 5th largest trading partner of Myanmar. Bilateral trade between these two countries has witnessed around 8% growth during 2018-19 and the current trade stands at $1.7 billion. The President of Myanmar will visit both Gaya and Agra during his tour. The Delhi police has said that the situation in the violence-hit northeastern part of the city is under control. The death toll in the violence has gone up to 28. More than 100 people have been arrested in connection with the violence. The Home Ministry has said that adequate strength of security forces has been deployed in the violence-hit areas and the situation is under control. Based on professional assessment, 73 companies of Central Armed Police Forces deployed in the area in addition to 40 companies of Delhi Police. Special Commissioner of Delhi Police S.N. Srivastav said the situation is returning to normal.
As of now, the situation is returning to normal and we are registering the cases and proceeding with the legal actions, soon be making arrests. I hope all these things will contribute to normalcy.
People can contact for any assistance or can share any information with the police on helpline numbers 22829334 and 22829335. Ministry of Home Affairs has said that mob violence and lynching is a heinous crime and a serious criminal offence. The ministry said in an advisory that it invites serious consequences and stringent punishment under the law. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviewed the situation yesterday in violence-hit northeast Delhi. The Prime Minister said in a series of tweets that peace and harmony are central to the country's ethos and appeals to everyone to maintain peace and brotherhood at all times. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval visited the affected areas yesterday and took stock of the situation. The Congress today approached President Ram Nath Kovind over the violence in northeast Delhi. A party delegation led by Congress President Sonia Gandhi and former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh met the President at Rashtrapati Bhavan and submitted a memorandum. Talking to reporters after the meeting, the Congress President attacked the central and Delhi government over the incident. The government has rejected the Congress's charges over the transfer of Delhi High Court Judge S. Muralidhar, who heard the petitions on the Delhi violence yesterday. It has termed the transfer as a routine exercise. In a series of tweets, Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the transfer of Justice Muralidhar was done in pursuance of the recommendation of the Supreme Court Collegium, headed by Chief Justice of India. He said the consent of the judge was taken while transferring him and the well-settled process has been followed. Mr. Prasad alleged that by politicizing a routine transfer, the Congress has yet again displayed its scant regard for the judiciary. Congress spokesperson Randeep Surjewala had alleged that Justice Muralidhar was transferred by the government to save BJP leaders in Delhi violence case. Referring to former Congress President Rahul Gandhi's tweet on the death of Judge B.H. Loya, the Law Minister said the Loya judgment has been well settled by the Supreme Court. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is meeting with trade and industry representatives, economists and policy experts in Guwahati today. During the interactive session, the Finance Minister said the government is committed to steadily move to help close all disputes pertaining to taxation. More from our correspondent.
Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that traditional industries in the northeast should have facilities to exhibit themselves. During the interactive session, the minister said that local self-help groups will be given greater access to credit to supplement the economy. The minister is slated to interact with bankers also. The interactions are primarily oriented towards various themes and provisions in Union Budget 2020-21, presented in Parliament on 1st February 2020. These interactions are part of a series of interactions which were held by her at 6 places across the country after her budget speech in the Parliament. With Nasmeen Sarkar's report from Guwahati, Suparna Bhatia, AIR News, Delhi.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Now moving on to our series of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat from Manipur. Today we have a report from Manipur.
In Manipur, a youth camp on Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat is undergoing at Imphal. The camp is organized by Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan Imphal. Youths from peer states, Madhya Pradesh and Nagaland are participating in this camp. The camp started from January 19 and will continue till March 4. Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan Imphal State Director J.K. Ruiba said that the various exchange programs are conducted during the camp.
We have 100 participants, 50 youth from Madhya Pradesh and 20 from Nagaland. So far, the activities in the camp is painting competition, debating, learning, cooking, Dhal Bhat from Madhya Pradesh. We have cultural rally, song learning, language learning, Shramdhan, visit to historical places, that is Khungjom War Memorial, and then Kangla, etc.
After the completion of this camp, youths from Manipur and Nagaland will go to Madhya Pradesh for another camp on Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. This is JJ Thoksom from Imphal for AIR News.
A goodwill flight from India has delivered 15 tons of emergency medical assistance comprising masks, gloves and other emergency medical equipment to novel coronavirus hit China. The Indian Air Force flight, which went to the epicenter of the outbreak, Wuhan, yesterday to deliver the Indian assistance, has also brought back 76 Indians and 36 foreign nationals, including from some of our neighbouring countries who had sought assistance in travelling to India. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan said the exercise has been in line with the Prime Minister's Neighbourhood First policy.
आज हम और 112 पैसेंजर्स को वापस लेकर आए हैं। ये 76 इसमें भारतीय हैं और 36 नेशनल्स हैं जो बांग्लादेश, म्यांमार, मालदीव्स, चाइना, साउथ अफ्रीका, यूएसए और मडागास्कर के हैं। उनको सबको आईटीबीपी फैसिलिटी जो हमारी छावला में है वहां पर रखा गया है।
In all, 723 Indian nationals and 43 foreign nationals have been evacuated from Wuhan, China in these 3 flights. In another display of India's capability to ensure the safety of its nationals, a special Air India flight today brought back 119 Indian nationals, comprising 113 crew members and 6 passengers who were on board the novel coronavirus-hit Diamond Princess cruise ship docked at Yokohama in Japan. In line with India's neighbourhood-first policy and Indo-Pacific vision, the special flight also evacuated 5 foreign nationals, 2 Sri Lankans, 1 Nepalese, 1 South African and 1 Peruvian. Dr. Harshvardhan said 19 Indian passengers are still in Japan.
हमारे जापान में 16 हमारे पॉजिटिव जो पैसेंजर्स या पेशेंट्स उनको कहिए वो क्वारंटाइन में हैं और 3 ऐसे पैसेंजर्स थे जिन्होंने अपने आप को वापस आने से ऑप्ट आउट किया। तो ऐसे लगभग अभी हमारे 19 पैसेंजर्स जो हैं वो अभी वहां पर जापान में भारतीय बाकी हैं।
Out of the total 138 Indian nationals originally on board the Diamond Princess, 16 Indian crew members have tested positive for coronavirus 2019 COVID-19 and are receiving necessary medical care and treatment at onshore medical facilities in Japan. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar thanks the Japanese and Chinese authorities for facilitation. All evacuated passengers will undergo a 14-day quarantine at Manesar in Haryana. The impact of the novel coronavirus COVID-19 continues to show a declining trend in China mainland, which reported 29 new fatalities, the lowest in weeks, taking the death toll to 2,744, while the confirmed cases climbed to 78,630. Outside of mainland China, over 3,000 confirmed cases and 51 deaths have been reported in close to 30 countries and territories. 91 confirmed cases, including 2 deaths, had been reported from Hong Kong, 10 confirmed cases in Macau, and 32 in Taiwan, including 1 death. South Korea has confirmed 1,595 novel coronavirus cases. Iran has reported 19 deaths, and its deputy health minister is among 139 people who tested positive for the virus. Italy has reported over 374 confirmed cases and 12 dead, most in Europe, while US has confirmed its first possible community transmission of the COVID-19. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has announced an ex gratia of 4 lakh rupees to the next of kin of those who died in a hailstorm in different parts of the state. Mr. Kumar said free treatment will be provided to the injured people. 13 people have died and 6 injured due to the hailstorm during the last 48 hours. Meanwhile, the state government has ordered to assess damage of crop caused due to thunderstorm and hailstorm in the state. Union Law and Justice Minister, Communications, Electronics and Information Technology Ravi Shankar Prasad is in Dehradun today, inaugurated BSNL FTTH and Wi-Fi service. He said that Union Minister praised BSNL to expand its services in the rural areas. At the stock markets, erasing all its opening gains, the Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange declined 217 points or 0.6% to trade at 39,671 a short while ago. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange dropped 69 points to 11,610. At the Forex market, the rupee appreciated 3 paise to 71 rupees 61 paise against the dollar in afternoon deals. In the ICC Women's T20 World Cup, India continued their winning run, beating New Zealand by 4 runs in a last-ball thriller at Melbourne today. With this win, India confirmed its semi-final berth. Put into bat, India posted a below-par 133 for 8 against New Zealand in the crucial third Group A match. Indian bowlers then returned to restrict New Zealand to 129 for 6 in 20 overs. Shafali Verma made 46 runs for India and was adjudged player of the match. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India-Myanmar sign 10 key agreements, including in the fields of energy, health and communication. Home Ministry says adequate strength of security forces deployed in violence-hit northeastern parts of Delhi and the situation is under control. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says government is committed to steadily move to help close all disputes pertaining to taxation. India delivers emergency medical assistance to novel coronavirus-hit China, evacuates 112 Indians and foreign nationals on return flight. 124 Indians and foreign nationals also evacuated from Japan. And in Women's T20 World Cup cricket, India confirms semi-final berth, beating New Zealand in the group match by 4 runs at Melbourne. And with that, we end the midday news.